Nicki Minaj. Now, family, I'm not gonna lie to you. Nicki Minaj is out here crashing out. The crash, family, the crash has started to commence. Now, ever since, if you asking me, because it could have been even before this moment, and it obviously was, we're gonna speak about it. But ever since Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar to not only headline, but to be the first rap solo artist to headline a Super Bowl, and it was in Nolans, Wheezy's home. Like, you came in Wheezy at home and let another nigga. Ever since that day, Nicki Minaj been standing on business when it come to hoes. She has not been playing. Alright? So, yesterday, you know what she said? You know what our girl Nicki Minaj said yesterday?
Today I got time, cuz.
Okay. Nicki had some time. And I'm going to tell you what, I respect her. She ain't even deleted the shit she said. We about to get into it. So let's bust it down. I don't even know where to start. Where do we even start? Let's actually go to her page and see what she started. How about that? Because it got wicked. It got wicked. Alright? Okay. Here we go. So it starts. Actually, she's. Oh no! We hold on. A little more. No, she was on some BS, family. Y'all finna see what's happening now. She was on some BS. But we gonna bust it down. Alright? Okay, let's get to it. Station head. Okay. Spotify charts looking scary. This is where it started. Now, family. Nicki Minaj starts it by saying the Spotify charts are looking scary. Now, who just dropped a song on Spotify? We got Cardi B. Whether that song exactly land, we'll get to it later, but it was a subliminal shot. Okay? Spotify charts looking scary. Let's keep it going. It was all good just a week ago. What is she referring to? Let's find out. The next tweet, she retweets and quotes and quote tweets. Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation can't dismiss cameraman's lawsuit over alleged car X incident. A federal judge says the salacious lawsuit set forth adequate discrimination and retaliation claims and can move forward. So, family, if you do not recall, I'm going to give you a quick, brief recap. Megan Thee Stallion had a cameraman who was traveling with her while we pretty much just read the exact headline. She began to have intercourse with a woman in the vehicle and forced her cameraman to see it, view it, watch it, whatever, right? Boom. He was in the car. He felt uncomfortable. Let's keep it going. What did Nicki have to say about that? She says, "Oh no, what was that law again? Blah, 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 ha, 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 ha." Now, family, I'm going to tell you what. Nicki Minaj is petty as hell, and when I say that, her last name is literally petty. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a troll. Okay? Oh no. What was that law again? Family, you know Nicki don't forget shit. You know Nicki do not forget shit. Megan Thee Stallion's. Boom. Megan's Law. Megan Thee Stallion dropped a song. It was called Megan's Law. Nicki Minaj is trolling Megan Thee Stallion. Oh no! What was that law called again? Ha 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 ha. Let's keep going. Something really woke up the barbs this time. No one has known peace for weeks. Feels so good to have everyone back. Okay. I knew the shade room was going to be quick. Strap y'all shoes on. Look, she just going in. So the shade room picked up the shade she dropped to Megan Thee Stallion about the case not getting dismissed and moving forward. Now, family, what we about to go through right here, wicked. You hear me? Lock in. Now, family, I'm not even sure if this is 100%. We are about to research this right now, okay? This is happening right now. Again, family, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Please hit that like. Now, Jay-Z is trending because the judge has granted Ramir request to move forward with his case. And the judge has demanded to Jay-Z to respond to Ramir's paternity lawsuit by July 18th. Family, let's give you a quick update if you are not aware. This Camel Jr. looking man to the right claims to be the big Camel's son. That's the claim he's making, allegedly. Okay? And let me tell you something. He's a grown man now. This nigga like 30. He's still trying to prove Hov is his dad. It ain't no child support. All that's gone. I don't even know what that would be at this point. Right? And I'm looking at this as I'm seeing it now. 50 Cent actually posted it first.
What?
And then Nicki Minaj caught on to it as well. Listen, these niggas, the amount of jumping and beating up these niggas do to each other, 50 Cent and Hov really not liking each other, Jay-Z and Diddy really not liking each other, Diddy and 50 really not liking each other, all the moguls, the billionaires hate each other. What the fuck? All the niggas who can change everybody's lives are beefing. Think about it. Everybody who could change so much in the culture beefing with each other. They beefing with each other. So 50 posted this about Hov. Family, you know we gotta see what's going on with this story. Hold up. Jay-Z must complete paternity. How do you spell it? Paternity test for Ramir. That's his name. Yo, you in the way, bruh. Move. Okay. We need the latest. This one is 15 hours ago. Let's check something out. All right. Let's check them out. Who is Jay-Z's? Here we go. Who is Jay-Z's alleged son, Ramir? Satterite? Nicki Minaj, 50 Cent react to rapper's paternity lawsuit. Let's get into this. Nicki Minaj and 50, we already speaking about them. We coming to see if it's true. A deep dive into the life. Ramir Satterite was allegedly born to Jay-Z and Wanda Satterite in 93, following a brief romance in 92. At that time, she was 16.
What?
How old was Jay-Z in 92? What year was Jay-Z born? Okay, hold on. Jay-Z was born in 69, 79, 89. That would have made him 23. That would have made Hov 23. And this what we're reading, the girl was allegedly, hold on. What we're reading, the girl was allegedly 16. We go back here. Hov born in 69, 79, 89, plus 3, 23 years old. I just want to make sure, like, you know how sometimes you will say something, but you want to make sure you're really comprehending what you're saying? Nigga, Jay-Z was 23 and allegedly this girl was 16. If this is true, Jay-Z,
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean?
the fuck? Okay. So let's keep going. Oh, all I had to do was read the next sentence. Nigga, it says, and the rapper was 22 years old. My God. Alright. I done added it up in my own head. At that time, she was 16 and the rapper was 22 years old, according to a report in the Daily Mail. Wanda died in 2019 due to heart failure. But Satterwhite's quest to find his real father has not come to an end yet. Vibe reported that he grew up in Philadelphia. Yo, is it true Hove has to do the paternity test? That's what we want to know. We need the latest update. I don't even know if this is true, family. Why they reposting this? Is this actually true? Or is news outlets literally not reporting on it because they scared of Hove? That's what I give Nicki all the credit for. Nigga, she ain't scared of shit. Y'all know how they always say, stay away from Rock Nation, don't play with Rock Nation? Nigga, Nicki Minaj out here like...
The type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. What you wanna do that? I stand on business, nigga.
She's standing on that shit. I might have to go back to Twitter to find the story, man. God damn. Yo, I cannot find... Nah. It ain't no way this is a true story and it's not getting reported on. You know what I mean, family? There's no way this is a true story and people are not reporting on it. Let's stop over here at what's it called? Let's see, Double XL. Let's check them out real quick. Let's see let's see what's the latest news stories they got. If Hove ain't popping up, I don't know if it's true. Now they got why does Nicki hate Jay-Z so much? We going through that already. Does Jay-Z really have to take this paternity test? Does Jay-Z have to take this paternity test? Yo, does Jay-Z have to take paternity test? Jay-Z has been avoiding taking a paternity test for Ramir Satterwhite for a decade now. Ramir alleges that Jay-Z had a romantic fling. Yo, I do not see a story saying that Jay-Z has to take this paternity test. I have not seen it. And I promise you, family, I don't think it would be this hard to find. I don't know if these niggas got trolled. Let me see. Jay-Z paternity. Hold up. No, I'm not seeing a new story. The only story I'm seeing is 50 and Nicki. That's the only story I'm seeing, family. Now, if the media is so afraid to post this, it tells you a lot about the control Rock Nation has, if this is true. But I have not seen anything that proves he does have to do this.
Let's go.
My brother Buddha Sean!
It's like it's by design for us to tear one off the down or the elites will do it for us.
That is a fucking fact. Damn! You know what's so funny about you saying that too? Hov literally has a line where he says, you know, crabs in a bucket and a bear pulling each other down, but they always tell us crabs ain't supposed to be in the bucket or whatever like that. But even when you looking at multi-billionaires outside of it, we still pulling each other down. And we can even take it further. Nicki Minaj is shooting at him. Like, it's real. Hold on, let me move to the other side. I'm tweaked. Okay. Yo, my brother Sean, I appreciate you so much. I mean that for real. You always been around. You always pull up. My nigga. Okay. Now, again, I have not found anything that is really tying Hov to have to take this paternity test. It could be fake news, and I'm starting to think it is. Now, they got a lot of course, information about this situation because it's been going on for decades. But I'm not saying anything that says Jay really has to take this paternity test besides this screenshot 50 put up. Matter of fact, we can rush over to Instagram real quick too. Let's check 50 page. Like, is you serious, Fifth? He probably done deleted this shit. You know what? You know what's so funny about 50? This nigga is he's so evil. This nigga just turned 50 and he's still on bullshit. Literally. This nigga just turned 50. Like a few days ago. And you out here talking about Hov and look at this. Diddy lawsuit claims he used Notorious B.I.G. shirt to masturbate in an orgasm.
What?
I saw this shit too. They still coming for Diddy, but he done beat the Rico. Now they just throwing all type of shit at this nigga. I ain't gonna lie. They throwing, said the man jacked off in a Biggie shirt. That ain't even that. What? So what? So what? Okay, he was horny as hell. He had his baby oil. He got right. The only thing he saw was Biggie Baby's old t-shirt. He got right and boom boom boom. Why is this a headline? Like, I've used some unorthodox things in an masturbate session. Socks, t-shirts, rags. In my younger days, nigga, I was the pillow. Shit. That's the teenager days. But what I'm saying is, Diddy using one of Biggie's t-shirts, that don't mean shit. Anyway. And what Fifth even had to say about this? Man, goddamn it. Enough is enough. I've been telling y'all Slime was at the other end of the rainbow. But you said 50 is a hater. He just like to call man daddy. LOL, yo. 50 is a fucking fool. 50 a fool, yo. But I came over here to see if he was still standing on that Jay-Z post. You know, he'll throw some shit up like that, delete it, and let the blogs take it. But he be off of that. And that's what it looked like he did. We are not seeing that post. No sirree. No sirree. But he is the one who started the screenshot that Nicki Minaj would then speak about. Why she out here throwing up fake news, I think, though. I think this is fake news. Right here, I think this is fake news. All right? Now, they're saying by July 18th, of course, we're going to keep you updated on it. But I went to 50 page because, as you can see, he uploaded this. Now, let's keep it going because, trust me, Nicki is in the middle of crashing, nigga. We ain't even, fuck that. That's not looking valid, but trust me, we got more to go. My brother Buddha, hold up.
50 ain't got no chill, but off subject, but I hope we get to hear P. Diddy's side of things, maybe side of things, maybe some MFS if you don't get killed or silenced.
I agree. And I got to figure out, why is my text-to-speech duplicating like that, brother? That's on me. I'm going to figure that out. 50 ain't got no chill, but off subject, but I hope we get to hear P. Diddy's side of things. Maybe he'll expose some motherfuckers if he don't get killed or silenced. Now, that is absolutely true. I do want to hear what Diddy got to say. That's a fact. I'm not going to lie. I do want to hear what Diddy got to say. Because, listen, this was a mudslinging, this was a revealing, mudslinging revelation about Diddy. We did not know Diddy likes men's semen rubbed in his skin, in his nipples. Like, Diddy is a freaky Diddy. You hold on, Diddy. Now we brought this back because of you, Diddy.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
Like, for real.
Fuck you mean?
It all started with Diddy while we brought that soundbite back. But guess what? Is he a freak? Absolutely. Did he deserve to spend the rest of his entire natural life in prison? No. I'm not saying Diddy is a great guy. I'm not saying Diddy didn't manipulate. I'm not saying Diddy didn't do some wrong things. But he didn't sex traffic, and he did not fit the description of a RICO, something created for mob and gangsters. Okay? He did not fit that. Prostitution, lock him up. But how long do you get for prostitution? A year? With no other priors, no other offenses federally? That's what we're trying to figure out. Diddy trying to come home right now. But the first interview Diddy does, I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. I think the first interview Diddy does also will sculpt the way a percent of people are looking at him. Not all of them. I'm going to tell you why. You got a percent of people right now who is going to rock with Diddy regardless. You got a percent of people right now who is not going to rock with Diddy regardless. But for the people in the middle, that interview Diddy gives us is going to be what sways them either way. We're going to want to hear some empathy out of Diddy, but I also want, well, let me bring it back. We want to hear some empathy out of Diddy. We want to hear some humbleness out of Diddy. But we don't want to see a depressed Diddy. I don't want to see a depressed Diddy. I don't want to see a seemingly defeated Diddy. I want a Diddy who, pause, I want a Diddy who went through it, scars, went through it, tears, all that, and he's coming back out shining. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see from anybody. I'm not a dude who wants to see people down their whole life. I want you to win. And sometimes going through what Diddy went through is part of that story. All right, my brother Buddha. Oh, nah, you going crazy, family. You going crazy.
Nicki waited for that tour to end and speak her mind, and yea Diddy got, but I never seen a RICO charge for one person. Usually that's for an organization.
Yes, I totally agree. Nicki waited for that tour to end to speak her mind. And yeah, Diddy got dirt on his hands, but I never seen a RICO charge for one person. Exactly. And the feds attempted the USA, and again, thank you for that donation again, brother. Chill. You going crazy. Chill. Brother, I appreciate you. I mean that sincerely. From the bottom of my heart, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now, when you say Nicki waited for that tour to end, are we referring to Nicki's tour or... Oh, you mean Beyonce's tour? They did just end that tour. And I've never seen a RICO charge for one person. Exactly. And what the USA, the feds, the DA were trying to do was say Diddy used his employees as the other arms of the RICO, but no one else was indicted. They gave everyone immunity. It didn't hit right. It didn't hit right. And the person who really should have been the co-conspirator was Cassie. Goddamn. The person who was literally lining up the huss. Y'all got to remember, Diddy never texted her. Diddy wasn't getting the prostitutes. It was all Cassie. It was all Cassie. So Cassie was part of the ex-trafficking, if you want to play that game. But at the end of it, they put all Diddy dirty laundry out there. It was crazy. But I do want to see Diddy come back. No Nicki's tour, but that's interesting. Beyonce just ended. That is true. So when did Nicki tour end? Let me see. Nicki Minaj. Wasn't that Gag City? Nicki Minaj latest tour. Wasn't that Gag City? Man, my brother Tony. You the man. You the man. Twinsky. Oh shit, hold on. Twinsky. What's happening, Twinsky? I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Now, I got some, man, look, we locked in that bit. I ain't gonna lie. We locked in. So it was the Pink Friday was her last tour. Let me see. Hold up. Nicki Minaj has recently announced her 2024 Pink Friday tour. Nah, that one that. Let me see. Cause I saw people like uploading videos from Nicki's tour. Like I just seen some. Hold on, it was on her page. Yeah, she just retweeted. No, hold up. See, they trying to link some. All right, boom. She just retweeted a fan who was trying to get a T-shirt. So here it is. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie. Nicki fans are demons. Nicki threw a T-shirt, and we finna get back to what Nicki got going on because she tweaking, but she on stage. She throw a T-shirt. The T-shirt goes into the DJ section. Nigga. First of all, this a man, first of all. This nigga jumps over the DJ barrier. The nigga jumps on the DJ equipment. Oh, hell no. Boy, if you don't get your ass on, boy. What the hell? How to get escorted out 101? You goddamn right. Boy, you ain't got no goddamn sense. The man jumping on DJ equipment. Getting bro straight the hell up out of there. Boy, bring your ass on, boy. You dumb as hell. Boy, take your ass home, boy. Boy, take your ass home. So, I know she recently had a tour, but let's continue on this Nicki crash out, because it's crazy. Let's stay on this Nicki train for a second. All right? So, Nicki post what I'm coming to realize I think is fake news. I'm going to be honest. I think this is fake news. I will indeed keep you up to date on it. Next, we got Nicki retweeting a fan. The Shade Room fell for the plot. Nicki really baited them. I don't think y'all understand. Barbs, let's trend Jay-Z again before I go to Twitch or Kick. This motherfucker is trying to get Jay-Z to trend. And it's one thing when you're a YouTuber like myself who can say the most outlandish, wildest things about Hov, and it don't make one wave, one ripple in the culture. But Nicki Minaj, literally the greatest hip-hop woman rapper in my opinion, when she's coming at what some people call the greatest hip-hop man, when she's going at him, it's going to take over the timeline, family. We seeing it. It's going to take over the timeline. These are doing millions of views. Being a gay man doesn't give anyone the right to sexually grind on you or have sex in front of you. I remember seeing someone grinding on their hairstylist. He seemed so uncomfortable. Now, when she say hairstylist, I bet if we look in his comments, we may find a video of Megan Thee Stallion. Oh my God, God damn! Nah, you can clock that T, bitch. Oh, excuse me. What the fuck? I would assume it would be a video of Megan or something like that grinding on their hairstylist in here. But let's figure out the story. Let's get to the plot, family. She is saying being a gay man doesn't give any woman the right to sexually grind or have sex in front of you because Megan Thee Stallion's request to dismiss a lawsuit that her cameraman, a gay man, has against her was not upheld. Family, she wants to get this lawsuit thrown out. The judge said, nigga, we going forward with it. Now, what lawsuit are we referring to? What lawsuit are we referring to? Megan Thee Stallion's, let me see, lawsuit. Here we go. Here we go. Megan Thee Stallion is facing a lawsuit from a former cameraman who accused her of subjecting him to sexual harassment and weight shaming comments. Okay. Bow. Let me see. Bow. Family, if y'all wonder why I always swap back to me when I'm going to a screen, sometimes these websites, like, they do some weird shit. Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation can't dismiss cameraman's lawsuit over alleged car sex incident. Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation. You notice how they say Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation. It's like she got a gang. You feel me? It's like Harold and the Blue Notes. It's like, nigga, I got niggas behind me. You feel me? Megan Thee Stallion and Roc Nation must keep fighting legal claims from a cameraman who says he was forced to watch the rapper have sex in a car during a European tour, a federal judge has ruled. In an opinion dated Wednesday, July 2nd, Judge Gregory Woods says cameraman Emilio Garcia has pleaded sufficient facts to continue litigation, bombshell, discrimination, and retaliation claims he brought last spring against the star Megan P, aka Megan Thee Stallion, and her management company. In their bid to dismiss the case, Megan and Roc Nation have called Garcia a con artist and deny the star forced him to watch her have sex with a woman inside a moving car while on tour in Ibiza, Spain in 2022. But Judge Wood says the cameraman, who is gay, plausibly pleads that the alleged sexual encounter in the SUV in Ibiza created a hostile work environment based on plaintiff's sexual orientation. Now, family, let's stop it right there. I do understand what he's... Here's the thing. Megan Thee Stallion having allegedly intercourse with a woman in front of this cameraman, it happened only because he was gay. It happened only because of his orientation. If this would have been a straight man, I highly doubt she would have continued these type of acts in front of him. With him being a gay man, I personally believe she looked at this man, this cameraman, as one of hers, one of them, not a heterosexual man, of course. So she didn't care, she didn't care about this man saying this act, which obviously we're now saying offended this gay man. Are you still with me? You staying with me? You understand what I'm saying? Plaintiff asked the court to draw the inference that Pete would have not engaged in group sex. Damn it. He's stealing my point, gang. He stole my point. I just said this. Plaintiff asked the court to draw the inference that Pete would not have engaged in group sex with the other women in front of a heterosexual man. Niggas be stealing niggas' tapes and shit, bro. I just said that, bro. Obviously, she wasn't fucking in front of a straight. She ain't fucking a woman in front of me. Nigga. Megan Thee Stallion. Nigga, if I'm the cameraman, nigga. Let me see if I can find a photo of what I would have looked like. Hold up. Nigga. I gotta find the photo. Family, do y'all know what photo I'm trying to find? Nah, I can't find it, twin. Damn. It's probably a good thing I can't find it. It is. It's actually a good thing I can't find it. Alright. It's a good thing. Buddha!
That get back for Tory. That get back. Can you react to Corey Holcomb latest video talking about Cassie threatening dudes over footage? If not, over footage. If not, it's cool you podding.
Man, brother, I got you. I thank you for that. Yo, fam, I'm not gonna lie. If you ever got a topic you want me to bust down, I got you. I got you. That's light work. That is the next topic. Bottom line, we own it. I was looking for a photo. We'll get back to covering Nicki. Let's get through this Nicki real quick, and we're gonna get to the Corey Holcomb for sure. All right. So what we got? We got that. We got this. So being a gay man doesn't give you any right. Yes, we was going through the Megan Thee Stallions, not being able to dismiss this case. All right. So let's get back to it real quick. Plaintiff asked the court to draw the inference that Pete would not have engaged in group sex with other women in front of a heterosexual male, that Pete felt comfortable engaging in group sex with other women in front of plaintiff because of plaintiff's sexuality and gender, writes the judge. This is not an unreasonable inference to draw from the facts alleged. Therefore, plaintiff has plausibility pleaded that he experienced the alleged inferior conditions of his employment on account of his sexual orientation. The order also declines to dismiss Garcia's retaliation claims against Megan and Roc Nation, which alleged he had his hours and pay rates cut back after complaining about the SUV incident. Garcia says he was later fired from Megan's entourage and blackballed from working elsewhere in the entertainment industry. Now that I totally believe. Listen, if it comes out that you are snitching on the people you work for, don't nobody want somebody working for them who, may tell what's going on or, come out like this, a whistleblower. These facts raise a reasonable inference that material terms and conditions of plaintiff's employment were altered in retaliation for speaking up about the Ibizu incident, writes the judge. While Megan and Roc Nation must now keep fighting their blockbuster claims, they did succeed in paring back Garcia's lawsuit. Judge Woods ordered dismisses an additional hostile work environment claims under California law, as well as aiding and abetting allegation and overtime wage claims. Okay. So the case cannot be dismissed, and we got Nicki throwing that straight front line, letting the world know. You feel me? What else she had to say? Now, Jay-Z touched not my anointed. That's her retweeting. Now, this is where it starts getting kind of like, Nicki, you was in your bag, but some of this shit, I think you was dropping some fake news, Queen. I ain't gonna lie. Some of this shit, Queen, I think you was dropping a little bit of fake news on us. We already had the little Jay-Z, paternity test. We still trying to figure out what's up there. But then we got this. We've calculated about 100 to 200 M's so far. Hashtag Jay-Z, call me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, nigga. And anyone still calling him Hove will answer to God for the blasphemy. Oh, she in her bag. Hove is, it is kind of weird calling Jay-Z Hove, because Hove is God. And there's only one God. We know that, right? One King of Kings, one Lord of Lords. Now, she's saying we've calculated 100 to 200 M's that she missing.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Family, let's see what Steve Stout had to say about this, because he has spoken on this situation. And I think he can give us a brief but detailed breakdown of what Nicki is claiming. Now, Nicki is claiming Jay-Z owes 100 to 200 M's. She is speaking about the title deal she did with Hove. I'm still saying it. Let's check it out.
The Super Bowl thing, I want to get back to that for a second, man. I'm not here to defend anybody. I really don't like when people who open up doors as black people get shitted on publicly like that. I just don't like it. I think in that case, what Nicki did was wrong. To bring up Tidal, his streaming company, that he gave you equity in, that you didn't sign the fucking paperwork, and that's the reason why you left millions of dollars on the table. That man didn't do nothing to you. To be talking about somebody who's putting, whether it be Kendrick or Wayne or Drake or Usher.
Okay.
He's putting them on the biggest stage.
So it also seems to be some kind of misunderstanding. Now, Steve Stout, he dick rider. I ain't agree with that whole talk. I mean that Kendrick talk. But he's saying it was essentially some paperwork not completed, possibly on Nicki Minaj's side, and that is the reason she didn't get paid as she was supposed to. Okay? There's always three sides to a story. Let's never forget that. And I ain't gonna lie, yo, she crashes for so long. Let's keep going. I'm going to use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees and student loans via my Student of the Game charity. Then she starts speaking about Desiree Perez. Now, Desiree Perez, of course, is a CFO CEO of Roc Nation who once took the stand and snitched on a criminal organization she was also a part of. She was a rat, allegedly. Deposed Desiree. If you get a message to post hate or lies today on any platform, I advise you say no. They won't cover your legal fees. Just today alone, we've added 5 blogs and 5 content creators. I hope you got a lot of money saved up. Hope it's worth losing everything in your account. And she's speaking about the way Roc Nation does, they blackball content creators. Again, if a video I make about Jay-Z and Roc Nation goes crazy viral and they have a way to bully me, they're gonna do it. You can believe that. Okay. Family, I think we getting it, right? She's crashing out. Dear Jay-Z and Desiree, you ruined hip-hop. You ruined football. You ruined basketball. You ruined touring. You ruined Instagram. You ruined Twitter. The jig is up. All of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Boy, this good Nicki, man. This nigga Nicki, she's something else. She's something else. But I do like the standing on business. I do. Jay-Z, you let Desiree do a lot of evil to black people, and you stay silent. We used to believe you. You went out sad, nigga. This is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Desiree, did you get that 40 mil? 55 and paying for bots. Oh, bot nation. Yo. Although Nicki is tweaking, she tweaked, but be right about a lot of shit she say. Let's be honest. I don't know if this is one of the times, but I remember when she was calling out streaming for them not counting. I can't remember how it went. It was certain numbers they weren't counting in streaming. Nicki boycotted it, and they essentially switched it because of Nicki. No cap. So let me get this straight. Y'all called Black Savior Jay-Z has a Hispanic CEO who pardoned by President Trump? Wait a minute, say it again. So let me get this straight. Y'all, so-called Black Savior Jay-Z has a Hispanic CEO who was pardoned by President Trump. Interesting. So does that mean Desiree is a Democrat? Black people, I thought y'all hate all Trump supporters. Wait, did Jay-Z ever campaign for Kamala? He's benefited so much from that party. When President Obama gave the speech about brothers, why didn't Jigga Man come out and strongly campaign for the Democratic Party at that time? Could it be that y'all have all been hoodwinked? Woo-wee! That was so kind of President Trump, and that was so kind of President Obama to passionately go out and campaign. But what did Mr. Jigga Man do to help y'all win the election? He's above speaking out to help his party, or was it not his party? Is it just about who can benefit him and Desiree at the time? Oh, black people, it looks like the Jigga Man and Desiree played y'all once again. LMFAO, the jig is up. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bravo, man. Bravo, bro. Bravo, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas don't stand on business like this. Niggas do not stand on business like this, bro. Nicki is out here.
And I'm gonna stand on business.
She with the shit, bruh. I ain't gonna lie.